Hey guys, this is part one of two, which is taking apart the Xbox 360, and part two will discuss how to solve the open tray error. What you'll need is the Xbox opening tool. You can get this from eBay for about $1.42. It's an easy way to take apart the Xbox. It also comes with its own Torx screw. You could use a screwdriver instead of this, but this is easy for starters. The Torx screw that it comes with is a T10, and you'll use this for the metal casing. You'll also need a basic set of screwdrivers, so flathead screwdrivers or Phillips screwdrivers with small sets. They'll come in handy. You're going to need it. Also, you're going to need a couple of almonds to eat it while you work. So let's get started. This is a re-upload, and I apologize for the glare. This is I believe, my first video that I ever posted on YouTube. I just took it down because although I had the first part of the music was a friend of mine, but the other part was a remix. So uh, we're going to want to remove the front faceplate. Use your fingers and slide them on top. Hopefully you have longer fingernails. The faceplate is easily removed. You just kind of need a little bit of force and it just pops out. There you go. These were used and exchanged by Xbox themselves. So just to let you know, the tool that I bought from a specific store is a little bit malleable, so it bends very easy. We're going to use this the right way. On the bottom and top, there's going to be 6 positions on each side, and you want to put the pointy part into these different positions, or different holes, I guess. So the holes, not going to number them for you, but just follow the video. You're going to put the tool inside as you pull on the mesh, the plastic mesh, with your fingers slowly. You see there's a small tab that you kind of just push out. It's going to be very easy. You'll notice it right away. The other hole is located here in the middle. You're going to push it and kind of pull apart. All you're doing is just separating the plastic tab from the actual casing. On the last side here, same thing on the end. I didn't show it. It was just the last hole. You can find it. See, same thing here, and second hole, and boom, you got it. So this mesh, just put it aside, keep it for later. Turn the Xbox upside down, so now this is where the hard drive goes in. This part just requires a little bit more effort, I guess. You're going to put the tool sideways, and you're going to see the tab is inside, and you're just going to put it and lever it outwards. It's the same tab as with the other 3 positions. It's just accessible from the top. You see, it just goes in and you're going to pull it in that motion. Just use your fingers intuitively. The rest is the same. There's 3 positions, 3 holes. On this side, however, we removed a rubber stopper or the rubber feet. That's going to be your last point. So I'm starting from the middle part right away, trying to find the hole. I think there it is. Yeah, sometimes we'll click back on the other side. I'm just going to go and undo it again. And finally, it's where the rubber feet was, that hole. We're going to use it. You could start on this side and then go back to the other side. It's your choice. This is the easy part. Just be gentle, always be gentle, and have some fun. So there we go. We're done with this part. Now we want to flip the Xbox upside down. Actually, before we do this, I'm just gonna, I forgot. We're gonna go to the back. I'm gonna go to the back of the Xbox, and you're going to notice there are these small holes. So just flip it upside down where the feet are pointing upwards. As you can see, there's these very tiny holes. So on this side, on the left side, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small holes. And on the right side, there's only 2. And they're just above the power adapter, and the other one's above the HDMI ports. Or if you have the old Xbox, the AVI and so you're going to use the tool. You see how the pegs, they're going to go in. So that's why I prefer the tool, because it's just easy. You could do each one with a screwdriver. But when you push the tool in, you're going to hear it click. It's the same concept as we use with the plastic mesh on top and bottom. So we're trying to separate it. See these tabs? And you can use your, you can slowly pry it up, open it a little bit, give it some space. On the other side, use the other 2 pegs and click it. You're going to hear a click, a real loud click. It's very noticeable. Sometimes we're going to go on left. You're going to keep trying this over and over just because it'll just balance itself out. If you do the right side, it'll undo the left side. So just make sure. I'm going to go back to the front here. You have more tabs, but this time these are a little bit easier. So these are just, you just kind of pull them up, pull them back, and then push up on the case, and you see how it takes apart there. So there's 3 of them, and you could use your finger. And if you don't want to void your warranty, I don't know who still has a warranty in 2014 for Xbox 360s, but this sticker this was how they track you if you voided it or not. But you just remove this tape, and then now you could easily remove the tabs. You can pull the tabs. So you see, just pull the tab and pull up. Pull the tab with your finger, and then just pull the plastic case up. So it's just these 2 cases stuck together by these tabs. Kind of like a belt, I don't know, belt buckle, if you think about it. That's the only thing on top of my head. You're just going to pull the case upwards. See, in the back here, the stuff that I did became undone. But now they have the front. Maybe we should have started from the front, or it doesn't matter. Just see whichever one you want to try best. Usually it's very easy, and the material is pretty strong, so it handles a little bit of pull and push. So now you can pull the plastic shell. It's very easy. Put it aside. As you can see, this is the metal casing. This is the real Xbox. And you're going to use your Torx screw. And there's going to be 6 points, 6 screws that you're going to unlock. So usually there's one on the left side, one on the center, and then one on the right side. And there's one on the bottom, center. And if you get lost, they're the ones that are screws that looks like Torx. So they're not Phillips. I already fast forwarded and I unscrewed them. They're really long, and they go through the whole case, and they're the supports. See? Yeah, move them out of the way. This is pretty easy. This is the eject button for the DVD drive. If you push it right here, you're going to hear a click. That's where the switch is. So just toss that. Yep. Now we're going to flip it over. So the metal case is bottom, so we're back on its feet, and Xbox is automatically normally oriented horizontally. And this last part is very easy. You just pull it upwards, and the case should come off incredibly easy. Here it is. You have access to the beautiful components that cost them nothing to make. And this is your DVD drive on the left here. I apologize for the traffic noise outside. This microphone is pretty sensitive. Anyways, you could tear it apart further if you want to go down, but for the purpose of the open tray error, this will continue to part 2. I'll just put an annotation and a link below. If you click it, this will take you to the point where you just fix the DVD drive. It's a very easy fix. It's unique, and it won't cost you anything other than just a little bit of lubricant.